Hello and welcome back to ABIZ, your go-to source for the latest updates on YG and Black Label artists. Following the debut of his first girl group Miyov less than a year ago, Teddy has wasted no time in launching Black Label's second idol group, this time a unique co-ed group called Allday Project. On June 8th, the Black Label officially introduced the 5-member lineup, which includes 3 women and 2 men. This fresh combination of familiar and intriguing faces has already ignited considerable buzz across social media platforms. One of the most talked about names is internationally renowned dancer Bailey Sok. Born on February 24, 2004 in Placentia, Orange County, California, Bailey comes from a notable lineage. Her mother Judy Sok competed in Miss Korea 1987 and placed 7th under the name Hwang Bo-kyung. Bailey also has 2 older sisters, Brittany and Kylie Sok, with Brittany serving as the head coach for both men's and women's golf at Hope International University. A prodigy in dance, Bailey began her journey at just 2 years old and gained early exposure on America's Got Talent Season 9 as part of the girl group Buns N' Roses. She started teaching dance at 14, and her accolades include the Rising Star of the Year at the 2019 Arena Awards and Dance Creator of the Year at Adweek's Creator Visionary Awards in 2023. Bailey's choreography credits span some of K-pop's biggest hits: Red Velvet's Psycho, Taemin's Idea, SHINee's Don't Call Me, aespa's Savage and Spicy, Kai's Peaches, Seulgi's 28 Reasons, and Taeyang's Vibe featuring BTS's Jimin. Notably, she also choreographed Taeyang's Shung featuring Lisa and Lisa's iconic dance break for Money. Meanwhile, the group's second member, Annie Moon, is already known to many as a famous trainee and prominent chaebol heiress. Born on January 23, 2002, as Moon Seo-yoon, Annie is the granddaughter of Shinsegae Group's general chairwoman, Lee Myung-hee, and great-granddaughter of Samsung founder Lee Byung-chul. Her father, Moon Sung-wook, and her mother, Chung Yu-kyung, who is the president of Shinsegae Department Store, represent 2 of Korea's most influential business families. Annie's uncle is Shinsegae Group chairman Chung Yong-jin, who was famously married to former Miss Korea Go Hyun-jung. A Columbia University student, Annie was initially slated to debut with Miyov, but officially departed the lineup on May 10, 2024. At the time, a Shinsegae official commented that although Annie had long dreamed of joining a girl group, she fulfilled her family's academic wishes before deciding to pursue her own path. Annie's social connections are as impressive as her lineage. She is close to CL, and her sister Lee Ha was spotted speaking with BTS's Jungkook at Coachella 2023 and attended the Street Man Fighter concert in Seoul alongside G-Dragon. A devoted Blackpink fan, Annie previously joined YGX dancer Lee Jung-lee for a Pink Venom dance challenge and posed with Blackpink members backstage at their Born Pink tour in LA. The third member to round out the female side of Allday Project is Lee Youngseo, a former pre-debut member of ILET. Born on November 13, 2005 in Seodaemun-gu, Seoul, Youngseo attended Gyeonggi Elementary, Yonggang Middle, and Gaepo High before entering university. Discovered in front of her elementary school, she became an SM trainee in 2018, then moved to Source Music and Adore, sharing a dorm for a year with New Jeans members. She participated in Are You Next, where she made it to the finals and was revealed as the second member of ILET before departing B-Lift Lab on January 5, 2024. Joining the male side of the group is Jo Woochan, a familiar face in the hip-hop scene. Born on January 20, 2005 in Seoul, Woochan lived in Australia for 14 years and is currently enrolled at Hanlim Arts School, a Cube Entertainment trainee. In his early days, he made an appearance in Pentagon's pre-debut MV Young in 2016 and gained national attention as the youngest contestant in Show Me the Money 6, where he reached the semi-finals at just 12 years old. After capturing attention on Show Me the Money 6, Jo Woochan continued to make his mark with a string of high-profile collaborations. He teamed up with Pentagon's Hui for the emotionally driven track Wake Me Up, showcasing a more mature lyrical side. Not long after, Woochan made a cameo appearance in Jeon Soyeon's vibrant music video for Jelly, expanding his visibility beyond just music into visual performances. In January 2018, Woochan officially debuted as part of the project group OGZ School alongside other rising young talents. However, despite the anticipation surrounding their launch, the group quietly disbanded later that same year without further promotions. Woochan later released solo hits like Reality Check and Honey Dance in 2019 and was also part of the pre-debut big hit group Trainee A before its cancellation in December 2022. His journey now comes full circle with his debut under the Black label through Allday project. The final member completing the lineup is Lee Chae-won, known by his stage name Tarzan. Born on September 27, 2002, in Ulsan, he studied modern dance at Busan Arts High School and attended Korea National University of Arts. A model under YGK+, Tarzan debuted on the runway during the 2022 Seoul Fashion Week. However, his inclusion in the group has sparked mixed reactions online. Netizens have criticized him for alleged cultural appropriation due to his frequent use of braids, and have also called out his decision to follow controversial Canadian rapper Tory Lanez on Instagram. With such a dynamic and diverse lineup, Allday Project is already proving to be a bold and unconventional step in Black Label's evolving music portfolio. From industry veterans to chaebol heiresses, from international dance prodigies to hip-hop prodigies, the group promises a new blend of talent, style, and star power. Allday Project will be officially debuting on June 23rd at 6 p.m. KST with their first mini-album, Famous, including 2 tracks, Famous and Wicked. As anticipation builds, fans and critics alike are watching closely to see how Teddy's latest brainchild will shape the next chapter of K-pop. Meanwhile, Blackpink is officially in comeback mode. On June 9th, YG Entertainment confirmed that the globally renowned girl group began filming their new music video on June 6th, marking a major milestone in their highly anticipated return. The announcement follows executive producer Young Soo's earlier assurances that preparations were going smoothly. According to fan community K-Blink, Blackpink was spotted filming over the weekend in their own neighborhood, with large production crews, numerous extras, likely dancers, and a significant security presence guarding the set. YG further revealed that the shoot is taking place in Korea and involves a collaboration with a prominent international director. The project promises a visually striking video that will reflect Blackpink's signature musical style and solidify their status as global pop icons. In tandem with YG's official statement, Blackpink members have resumed social media activity. On June 10th, Jisoo updated fans through her private app after a period of silence. She hinted that less than a month remains before an important event, likely referring to Blackpink's comeback. Expressing both excitement and nervousness, spoiler queen Jisoo asked fans if they were ready to run with her, possibly hinting at a running scene in her new music video. Though eager to share photos, she held back to avoid revealing too much. She also took time to remind fans to stay hydrated in the summer heat and reassured them of her love and intention to return frequently. However, not all news has been met with joy. Fans expressed disappointment and anger after learning that Jisoo would not be attending the production briefing session for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, her upcoming film. Many netizens criticized both the project team and YG Entertainment, suspecting the agency of limiting her participation. Meanwhile, attention is also on Rosé, who appears to be preparing another solo soundtrack. According to IMDb, she is listed as a performer for Lena and the Paper Doll, an upcoming mystery thriller film starring Uma Thurman. This potential OST contribution continues her streak of impactful solo projects. Finally, fan speculation about Lisa's rumored cameo in Jennie's Soul City music video has been officially put to rest. The mysterious motorcyclist featured in the MV is confirmed to be model Election, not Lisa. As Blackpink gears up for their monumental return, excitement and emotion are running high across the fandom, with each member continuing to make waves in their own way.